NPP for I started a din trobi ewo Ghana abra chicha ma Wontumi edin to mono. Now what they are saying is they believe say a political witch hunting. And I ban you to a chicha ma Wontumi. But I am going to prove to you this night, this evening, this morning, this afternoon say NPP for and a started say more chicha ma Wontumi. I'm going to prove it to you. At the end of the day, no, what me buy again. Someone in a matter said, and now the Akuffo make a statement be say, according to him, Akonta mining was not engaged in any form of illegal mining. If I listen to President Nana Akufo.
Before I take my seat, let me respond briefly to the chairperson on the issue of illegal mining. I want to assure him and all of you that Akonta mining is not engaged in any illegal mining anywhere in Ghana as we speak.
Okay, no, Roma ya software and organizing program. No mususu say illegal mining I find galamsi and atia te say e Ghana under Nana Akufo administration. Nana Akufo do hono and the chairperson I find the chairman of that particular program. Editor Nana Akufo and him say Mate say Akonta mining chairman Wontumi eda no ye illegal mining. But your Nana na president. Now with him where Roma ya so for information free the minister then IFN Jenapo and a T police inquiry a report chairman Wontumi dema police for say Akonta mining ye illegal mining to mum prosecute Akonta mining na chairman Wontumi da no that was under Nana Akufo. Now President John Dramani Mahama MA president Mr. NPP for to futuro the good pioneer we need to make these things clear, right? And the NPP for under them and omo ye sa particular program no Nana Akufo e call ho and say utie ni ya Nana Akufo when he started his message tia or say he was going to respond to the chairman of that particular program. Epacho so utie Nana Akufo ya tia bra okasa no.
Before I take my seat, let me respond briefly to the chairperson on the issue of illegal mining. I want to assure him and all of you that Akonta mining is not engaged in any illegal mining anywhere in Ghana as we speak.
Nana Akufo say before he sits down, now I'm making a statement in a way, I'll respond to questions. Or say, let me respond to the chairperson. Because at that particular time, he was making reference to the chairperson and what. But say utie ni ya Nana Akufo can say as we speak. But you underline the word as we speak now. Let me just stress on this point. Because me person will take in something say ansana yako animu ntiti ni
on the issue of illegal mining. I want to assure him and all of you that Akonta mining is not engaged in any illegal mining anywhere in Ghana as we speak.
Exactly. As we speak. That was my person would tears as we speak in the recus, but you're more underlining the word as we speak. Nana Akufo the cast as a no. And all cast as a no, Tienio. Nana Akufo administration. And they born and said, Chairman, Wontumi illegal mining. And the president, as he was speaking, Akonta mining was not engaged in any form of illegal mining. But Nandipa or reporting Akonta mining more police for some investigation, you Jenapo. And in another case, we no, not Jenapo, Jenababi, and another Casana. No, Hobio. He was a sector minister. In fact, he even spoke. And sent another Akufo the bed answer questions. A honor media for a chain microphone. And the Jenapo and him say, Mr. Minister, wona wabaka chere say Nana Akufo administration no Akonta mining ye illegal mining wo ho na e ba ne say na Mr. President nso say Akonta mining enye any illegal mining enti ede important e na ekoso because yen say na ntiase ti answer yewura Samuel Abujinapo e de mayen e wo that particular time.
The president was responding to a request by the chairman of this Catholic Diocesan Priest Association Biennial Conference, Mr. Ken Ashigbe. Mr. Ashigbe, in his remarks, had appealed to the president, called on the president to speak to the issue of Akonta mining. And so the president sought to respond and assure the conference, and for that matter, the country. So the president's comments were actually an assurance to the conference and the country. And what was that?
Jinapo ebe cancel bi wahanti be very TN7 very clear. NPP nika say NDC for na atwa Akonta mine enye nokware. TN7 Jinapo ebe kan wahaye from this particular point.
That assurance. The president said, as he spoke, and by that as at yesterday, Akonta mining was not engaged in any illegal mining activities in any forest reserve.
Epacho what Jinapo? Jinapo say when President Akuffo made mention of say, as I speak, Epacho my boss had many times I want to go back again. Well, but who say NPP for N kind of query? President Akuffo ha.
We're in Ghana as we speak.
What I say, President, as I speak or as we speak, Akonta mining is not engaged in any form of illegal mining. Jina Ponzo Bekachiro say the president's reference to as I speak, they say and kwa pachuti. No, we are the bet was say now so and non cherese Akonta mining boni a wedding dada no and take effect. Would it see Jinapo?
Akonta mining was not engaged in any illegal mining activities in any forest reserve. And indeed, the president went further to assure the country that under his instructions, the Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources and the Forestry Commission is actually cordoned off the 294 forest reserves in our country. He said that as well. You know, I mean, for some reason that is be taken out of the discourse. But the president gave a further assurance that not only is Akonta mining not engaged in illegal mining activities in any forest reserve, as he spoke yesterday, but additionally, he had put in place measures, his government had put in place measures to protect the 294 forest reserves of our country from attacks from illegal miners and illegal mining activities. So the president was not speaking about the wrongdoing or otherwise of Akonta mining in the past, the criminality or otherwise of Akonta mining in the past. He was not commenting on what happened in the past. He was giving an assurance of the state of affairs as at the time he was addressing the conference. And that is a statement of fact. And for me, I think that the president should be commended, the government should be commended, that we've gotten to a situation where we can confidently say that we are protecting the forest reserves of our country. That's essentially what the president said.
I mean, taken out of context.
Well, I'm not too sure about it's been taken out of context or not, because it's really plain. I mean, what he said is not, there's no ambiguity. There's no ambiguity. I mean, it will only take, with the greatest of respect, a mischievous person to pretend that there is some ambiguity in what the president said. And as I keep emphasizing, the president was given an assurance following some anxiety expressed by one of the speakers at the conference. And I want to repeat, the president was not speaking to the issues of Akonta mining as they happened in the past. The substantive issues of the conduct or otherwise of Akonta mining are before the Ghana Police Service and the Special Prosecutor. And the president was not speaking to that. The president was giving an assurance about the state of affairs as he spoke yesterday.
So there was a statement by people, there was a statement by residents at Summary Point. They said Akonta mining is moving back to the forest, to move back.
They intend to move back.
Well,
I don't have any such information, but the president said. And as I keep emphasizing, the president was given an assurance following some anxiety expressed by one of the speakers at the conference. And I want to repeat, the president was not speaking to the issues of Akonta mining as they happened in the past. The substantive issues of the conduct or otherwise of Akonta mining are before the Ghana Police Service and the Special Prosecutor. And the
excellent. Jinapo say the activities of Akonta mining or not Jinapo and then another Akuffo administration are reported to the police and who? The OSP. To do what? To investigate Akonta mining and Wontumi and thereafter prosecute them. Why is NPP now saying say NDC for the prosecuting chairman Wontumi? In fact, let me tell you something. I want to show you something more. On this particular show, make us say integrity matters the most, right? Somewhere after say Jinapo making this particular statement, Jinapo once again says Akonta mining not absolved from ongoing investigations or from wrongdoings. Jinapo the can't ask him. Let me tell you when Jinapo even said or can't ask him. We say, let me give you the reference. Jinapo can't answer him. We say, let me give you the date. On 11th of January 2023, the patcho Ghana Web. I'm giving you the reference and the source. I don't want to lie against Ira Samuel Abu Jinapo. On 11th of January 2023, it was a Wednesday. Seokwa Ghana Web. Ghana Web, the publication, we were told why. Title is CID also probing Akonta mining aside from special prosecutor. In fact, let me even try to bring the whole screen somewhere here. Send a bear obetia say because my person will say, hey, na wouldn't throw at to be so. Me the screen never to her. Not yen na kind. I want us all to read. Maybe I for my messages be ubia ede aba. I want to do it this way. Me person me the screen never to her. Na yen kind yen eba kind because NPP for no they want to play some tricks in the country. Those kind of tricks in a pacho and an essence come yes argument, but they forgotten say as we speak today no mine no and can who this are going to sebe ye mu bi o ha ye betel to because there be asem make say they need to go back to school and learn because the internet never forgets. My message into her na yina yen kan hwe maybe it's gonna let me do it this way. Me pese meti me de ababe to screen so a me pese medi intro ato obi aso what I say uye di mabro then na pese me let me do it this way me pacho mame 2 seconds na me mfa to screen so send be ya obi abehu and then we are going to read everything kakra no obi a ofi say what question bia no see NPP for a sebi bi say almost say hey madam for edien na mo ye edien ntro na mo di chire because Jinapo no yes sector minister no onu mum and this hard no eba I think I need to bring it here. All right. Is it clear enough? I mean you say enye clear. I'm playing with two screens into maybe that is what is causing all those kind of things here, right? Mame nyane kese kakra na wotimi akanya mame. That is Ghana Web's publication. Or the buy ene da hono. Mame nyane say who screen so you can also tell me. So I want to read it for all of us to know. Where said the 11th of January 2023 ene da hoy. CID also probing Akonta mining aside from special prosecutor. Jinapo tells Mahama. Minister of Lands and Mineral Resources Samuel Abu Jinapo has disclosed that Akonta Mining Limited is the subject of 2 ongoing investigations. 2023, Nenya President John Dramani Mahama and the President. 2023, President John Dramani Mahama was not the president. The company owned by Chairman Wontumi, a regional chairman of the ruling New Patriotic Party, is being probed over alleged involvement in illegal small-scale mining, which is Galamsey. The minister, in a social media post dated January 10th, 2023, said the Police Criminal Investigation Department and the Office of the Special Prosecutor were investigating the company separately. And yet, President John Dramani Mahama the sector minister and Akuffo and his post was directly at former President John Dramani Mahama, who had accused President Akuffo of complicity in shielding relatives and allies implicated in corruption, citing the specific cases of Akonta mining. And President John Dramani Mahama and the Koka said, and Akuffo administration or the Nipa minimum with the money, especially in illegal mining, AC, and a Jinapo, make the post to say, there be Akonta mining, the chairman Wontumi, it was CID, OSP, every Munsemo. I mean, in some portion, Jinapo Kai. As it is public knowledge, the allegations of illegal mining by Akonta Mining Limited are being investigated by state institutions responsible for such investigations. The Ghana Police Service and the Office of the Special Prosecutor, his post read in part. When I received the report from the investigation conducted by the Forestry Commission, pursuant to my directives, I forwarded the report to the Ghana Police Service through the Ministry of Interior to assist them in their investigation. And the Jinapo say, a Forestry Commission and a very report on the Jinapo says, Chairman Wontumi say asase, so he should be investigated. The Criminal Investigations Department or Division of the Police Service has subsequently written to me requesting some further informations, which I have provided. So what I say? Enti yenshe nso enye John Mahama ene tata Akonta mine srew so obi aka sini who say eye mo NPP for mo na mo start ya sebe mo de chairman Wontumi ekogina police for enim so mo nye investigation I mean can messages aba me wi a meto so na NPP aye press conference bi na ye be bo mu ntokuro na ma kire o say sa party no odon ho kodon mo a sebe you are making the biggest mistake of your life. But what me yabe ha in nitron to be aso ye can seven no send ya etie e se tokuro bi ma e beko koyi apie NDC and NPP are all doing galamsey in Konango Oduma say NDC and NPP are seriously doing galamsey. Host, don't be biased. I am not me galamsey do me gold club mani hu bi da. In my life the first time me hu gold Dubai. If first Dubai suko say then when them go hu gold me hu bi da. It doesn't mean we are going to say next way. I show me mfa ho because me gold adwuma me ba bia me finu ayi banche ne do anasi na Chris me boy do banche na buru ne bayire ye nya galamse o mi kurom me hu bi da nti eno no nche da emfa me ho sa. It is up to them. Respectful greetings everyone. We plead with YouTube to allow us to do voice recording for today la. Don't come like, oh yeah, dear, don't mind. They will bet you the message about my camera. The name of the game is Raymond. So you believe say Raymond actually na echi omo. Hey, asem President Cook, bibi aboko there. Me da say, Chairman, why Jimmy can no longer be the NPP General Secretary. Hey, Chairman, me name is someone from Chairman. I say, we said I'm for Chairman. Stay be happy. Dr. Sadio no, me mawajo. Ababio. Salakau, don't mind Salakau. Ofori Oga saying he always don't know what is going on in Ghana. You mean Salakau now? Don't mind him. On the name the ope. Born Richie, one down, more to go. NPP for the Charlie Kennedy, when the Japan say, also nyina mo ye galam say, NPP mpanyi for. It was ja etarubiato. O ma wa no so ya pa ye do ko. That is what is happening now. President Cook, me da say. Salakau is the most useless individual in NPP. Ababio na de bae. Akwani obi na no kasa style bia bio. Kofi Kranche bia boko de minia. Damase say Wontumi adjoin me ene. Damase. Rikus. Aya de. We want a Ghana that can arrest and prosecute corrupt public officials. A united Ghana, a Ghana that allows the law of the land to work. Exactly. Ti President Cook, what answer question na minia na de bae no. Yes, Salakau don't know what is going on in Ghana here. Or no, Kasako, Charlie. Salakau, or no, or ba, Ufifia Bana, or Baba. To be Jinawa or Kasakwa. Only be being who bit maker. Greetings to you all, wishing for Emily Nedebai, about your dog on the hot is Emily. Habib Musa, Emily, welcome. Why are dear? Sir Max, the law is the law according to the law. Exactly. Sir Max, dear, or the buy, and no. And that Sir Max, I say. Rico's juju entries of NPP led by Atacha has failed. Why did Nanado change the jail term from 3 years to 15 to 25 years? Wow. Now it looks like the law of Ghana is biting them. I don't know why they thought, say no, Munufie say, why not the Quachino? So Munufie say, why not the Quachino? And actually, Rico's abachi or mankasa. And then the law, no, achi or mankasa. And this will be a bekasa a NDC for Sebi, and a Tata Chairman Wontumi saying, who Kajan say, Yano Quare, and another Danko Kufado. And the change law no. Nanado is corrupt for allowing Wontumi to destroy our forest and water body. Watching from Denmark, Charlie, you be able to there. Denmark who provenso. I mean, who Jada me to afa Denmark be am babe chow. How can you trust this old man, someone who lost his certificate? Nanado say, Nanado ne she kai si ensuo toy na ensuo de certificate ko e. Sa no mate NPP nkokora fo no chale o ma suru chen emrante no. Sina Chris, we have de mete won ka chere. Akuffo Addo was the enabler of the corruption and naked thievery that transpired during his administration, directly benefited from the one-time destruction of our forests and our water bodies. Exactly. And now the Akuffo Addo de senior say well when him say we a ulumai guy or a guy was through to. It's a kudos to the judge for not letting those foolish delay tactics. I would say nanka attach your money chama Wontumi. They were going to play what I call the juju and tricks. When him say surprisingly no. Lawyer and the appeal could be say chama Wontumi I instructing and say uncle appeal on his behalf. Obi I will say who benefit case no. I don't know why they are doing this to Wontumi. One of the people for me. One of the reasons are affiliate chama Wontumi woefully a illegal team. As a omode chama Wontumi ediagoro. And then secondly, Wontumi media hono and kwalana na chama Wontumi no mudi agoro hono. They also failed him because when chama Wontumi were doing a lot of things on their show, no, they failed to control chama Wontumi. And that is what I think. Emmanuel Mensah say Akuffo Addo has led Ghana into a failure status. Please do not make excuses for him. The law is the law. There. Jinapo is finding it difficult to explain. Yeah, because I say utie Jinapo video na mabachire ona. Onwa hu say na Addo goofy, and he was trying to whitewash, saying say Addo was making reference to only the day he was speaking, but not before. Oh, that didn't actually make sense. Hope this government will open the Prof. Barton report again. Julie Belinda Obiri and Adebayo. I think that the president will do that. Exactly. That is what I think. Watching live from Germany, Emmanuel Hackman, Unia Medasi. NPP and lies even after everything. Wontumi say Jinapo throw pan and eminu na wodi. And throw and now one a chasa mental freedom. We have about there. And they wouldn't be about court.
Order in the court.
Exactly.
Order in the court.
Mental freedom. We are not late. What about what be see him finish crying? I feel na go on here be say. Maybe do some NPP for. Ye nyama obi ani Toronto John Mahama administration so Ghana was really a crime scene. Exactly. President Nana Addo Akuffo Addo's administration. Nema be the cause. I don't know why Nana Addo Akuffo Addo watched and then all those kind of things came to pass. Here. Professor Udini, there's a but anyway, let me read your message. This is a lesson to all those who think the power is permanent. We must think about the country first before the political party, personal interest. Exactly. Senior, that is something that I think say Ghana, we are sometimes failing to acknowledge. Many people think say the political party comes first, but Ghana first, because we need to think about Ghana. Say I mean Ghana every day, no, you have more problems in the country. Bro, Munufie, you are one of the best guys keeping the Ghanaians and Ghana naive of the political system and seeing updates. God bless the YouTube and all social media networks. The old GBC are fake. Rikus there or the buyer. And on the Rikus, I think it's why are there. Sometimes, you know, the old media, no, I'm disappointed. Emily, see, you can rest now. Hey, Emily, the book I would teach my own to meet you. Nana Nebuchadnezzar is highly ashamed today, pa. Nana, me as well say Nana enda. No, no, the kaka so senior the prosecute to be. Na say we unko di nsɛmfo na nsɛmfo no chewa achew. Even if it's President Mahama, what is the problem? The host is not biased. The NPP fans always drawing useless parity. That is what they've been doing. So assume when say we know a war must say pan ye no. Charlie, chama Wontumi we the corner. Timu say NPP for that, Charlie, omonda. Say how more and you won't mobile. Karim Kasim say Kuranza the Chima Jura we do farming. Hey, they are funny you do ye nyegalem si wo and I'm a bomina. Karim Kasim, nyegalem si wo. Ye the upper bura betun to be upper by here obenye bi ho. Upper bancha ye baby hey nyegalem si. Tigalem si for the who dia apologies o mu didim say we could say wa President Cook said the level of NPP greed in Galamsey is what has destroyed our waters, forests, crops, fish, homes, and communities. Let me tell you something. I was say Ghana cashew crown India for the mametobium. I'm telling you, say India for no conteste a cashew as we speak. Cashew no nina poison kwa. Cashew no nina say no. Akuffo to follow Chairman Wajimi to prison to Nsawam. And a more Chairman Wontumi chale. We Chairman Wontumi pa chale awrahosem. And ya catch Chairman ashekemu. Ohe video yi bia me say Chairman pa na ne de ye jane baba isa no chale Chairman ya kana se ka mu no me say wo yo Chairman ya butu Chairman Oliver Chairman na ko no chale and the Chairman testing sewam wouldn't see enfa Chairman Wontumi enko sewam da until the first time I dey Chairman Wontumi ko no yes e man kremofo bodondo e de to ane so. Well, platform you find Munufie Politics. People just say, oh, any kind of question, I'll be to me about ya to your wase, ya do so. That is what we do. You have a nitro M2 biaso. You can't say no send ya a tear. Near the Chairman Wontumi kono. NPP ma baby. Tiin sama waka.
Wontumi na meka ho Wontumi. Chairman na meka ho. Wu. Obatena se no akena akopɔ ma ne ye.
Oh, mommy.
Yes, Wontumi nyankopɔ no go am say, hey, Mami eni pa fun ti Wontumi ko ru ni nachi. Oh, friend Wontumi se nyankopɔ eni nachi. Po yando. They say they na wo kanche President John Dramani Mahama. Anya atija.
Company we dia koto srew. Wa no tumu bi. E ma Wontumi nko prison. E koto srew. Company enim se wo ye father for all. But mo dia ma Wontumi nko.
Oh, Paul, Wontumi ko. Already nyankopɔ. Chairman ko. Ma me ne Chairman Wontumi akwala we po yando ba na o moti fufuo hu di. Oti fufuo hu edi. Maami mitimi hwe nanim kan me hu se maami eti fufuo hu edi. Enso maami ti ho no o sha se Wontumi ni nyame nko me se he Wontumi ni nyame nko he nsabom o kan nsabom no hu bia nka hu se hyehe ba woni bibi NPP for so my press conference na yenko tie press conference ensema omowoka.
The new patriotic party has become aware of the judgment delivered today by the High Court, the case involving our Ashanti Regional Chairman, Mr. Bernard NPP, popularly known as Chairman Wontumi. Indeed, we consider the decision of the court as amounting to political imprisonment. Indeed, Chairman Wontumi is a political prisoner. We address you today with profound disappointment, but also with an unwavering commitment to the rule of law, constitutional democracy, and the pursuit of justice. While we respect the authority of our courts, respect for the judiciary does not require silence in the face of a judgment that is fundamentally flawed. Our Constitution guarantees every citizen the right to disagree with judicial decisions and to seek redress through the appellate process. That is precisely what we intend to do as a political party. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our considered view that Chairman Wontumi has been convicted in circumstances where there was no evidence at all to support a conviction in respect of the offense for which he has been convicted. It was never disputed that Chairman Wontumi lawfully acquired his mineral concession. It was never disputed. that he lawfully acquired his mineral concession. That fact was established and accepted before the court. The central question was whether that concession had been assigned or transferred in violation of the law. It is our respected view that no evidence was adduced before the court establishing any such assignment or transfer of mineral rights by Chairman Wontumi. The prosecution could not produce any evidence to show that Wontumi had assigned his mineral rights. Instead, the conviction rested on assumptions and inferences which, in our view, could not amount to proof beyond reasonable doubt. That is why we firmly believe that his conviction is a travesty of justice and has to be overturned on appeal. Fellow Ghanaians, equally disturbing is the broader context within which this prosecution has taken place. A troubling pattern is emerging in our country, a pattern where the government appears eager to shield its own while relentlessly pursuing perceived political opponents who have done no wrong. Today, the John Mahama-led NDC government may seek to celebrate this conviction as evidence of its commitment to fight against illegal mining. Where there is evidence of galamsey on a large scale engaged and supervised by leading members of John Mahama's government, we reject that narrative entirely. And I repeat, the New Patriotic Party rejects that narrative entirely. They think that the conviction of Chairman Wontumi will be the trophy to appease the Ghanaian people for their failures. This is no trophy. The Ghanaian people cannot fail to notice that while the political opponents who have done no wrong are being aggressively persecuted, questions remain unanswered regarding individuals associated with his party and government who have themselves been publicly linked to illegal mining activities. Indeed, the president himself has acknowledged that persons in his administration are involved in galamsey. What concrete action has followed those admissions? Who are those members of the president party that are engaged in galamsey of which the president knows of? What has become of the petition submitted to Economic and Organized Crime Office, IOCO, seeking an investigation into allegations concerning Mr. Joseph Yamin, the NDC national organizer, and Abanga Yakubu, vice chairman of the NDC? We are asking these questions. Mr. President, what has become of those investigations? What has happened to Honorable Mohammed Yakubu, NDC MP for Ahafo North South, Ahafo North South East, and his DC who was sacked from a chief's palace after they alleged that he was heavily involved in galamsey in their traditional area? What happened to the NDC MP for Aworin, Honorable Oscar Ofori Labi, who was accused by the chiefs and the people of Aworin, as well as Ghana's coalition against galamsey, for engaging in galamsey? Why has the nation not witnessed the same level of urgency and determination in those matters? Justice cannot be selective. And I repeat, justice cannot be selective.
Well, NPP as a political party, some of them to Janano. Na mesromo, some person ye serious party. Senia Ghana ni bia sebe na dwen mu da ho. Ebe hu se mu ye serious political party. Na down kwamma bi be 20 years, 30 years bi se ye pe other alternative to John Dominic Mahama and the NDC a ye be political kara edi amamo. Unye serious. Ya checha ma Wontumi ko. Ujina wana okwochira abane de onkwoche no. Wontumi nko ase okwoya appeal. Papa yukura ko icha ma Wontumi. Wote wase NDC for any tata chairman Wontumi. I better see am about chira will say more NPP for you were the first people that most cite Akonta mining for illegal mining. As the NPP for a serious political party. Party we babunu now studio machia sebi ubedi o machi sa mo pian akoto menem kukuro enya de bia no mba beye enya bibia e no mba beye na oni me chi chama Wontumi no